So imagine if we can make studying feel as fun as watching Netflix. I know you're thinking this probably sounds impossible, but here's the deal. I'm a college student who has spent the last 6 months of my life studying how we can make studying more enjoyable. I'm using gamification techniques to do it. If you want to see more about that, check the link in the description. But how can we make studying feel as fun as watching Netflix? Here's what Netflix does. Netflix has a ton of shows available on it. And the thing is, you may want to watch a show or you may not. So you watch a show and either you like the show and you just keep binge watching it, obviously, you know, the Netflix binge watch, or you don't like the show in which you can just watch on one of these other different shows. This is how Netflix gets so many people to get basically addicted to using their platform. And this is also why you watch Netflix for maybe hours at a time. How can we use the same technique for studying though? I present to you what I call the advanced Pomodoro method. Create a list of all the different activities that you have to do right now. Some can be studying, some can even just be stuff like exercising or journaling. Then what I want you to do is just go for it as long as your brain can handle it. So rather than saying that you have to study for 3 hours, only study for as much as you can. So maybe start studying on physics, but then once you get bored, you start studying on biology. And then once you get bored with that, maybe you go and exercise for a little bit. And then when you get bored with that, you just read and then journal. Just go through the list. Here's why this works. First, it doesn't use time. It doesn't force you to study something for a specific amount of time until it gets boring. Instead, it actually eliminates boredom because it uses the same flowchart we talked about with Netflix. You do work, and if you're able to focus, you keep working on it. If you're not able to focus, you just switch to a different subject. It eliminates boredom, and this is the same thing video games do with the constant variety in video games. You constantly go to new places, you have more difficulty, harder bosses constantly. If you want to learn more about this, check the link in the description. Anyways, this is Jimmy signing off.